So, but she was being right. She was very concerned about her children.
Absolutely.
And I said to her, so how are you doing? Okay, I'm very sore about my baby. And I said, well, honey, God will take care of everything.
Evelyn.
My name is Evelyn, and I'm also a member of the church. And Leni she's kind of funny. She loves movies, especially religious movies, and I have quite a few. And when the movie God's Not Dead came out, she wanted to borrow it. And she said, I'll bring it back next week. And I said, okay, no problem. Next week came and she didn't bring the movie back. Following week, didn't bring the movie back. Following week, didn't bring the movie back. And I said, Leni, are you going to bring my movie back? And she says, I like it so much. There's so much I keep having to watch it over and over and over again. She goes, I says, well, Leni, I'll buy you a copy. She goes, oh, no, that's okay. She goes, I'll watch it one more time. I'll bring it back. But I went and seen her, and she asked me if I would let the kids watch movies. If I would bring my movies for them. So anytime the kids want movies, I've got movies because we got to keep God in the kids' life. And I told her I would do that.
Thank you. Lauren, did you have a comment?
I didn't know Leni that long. I met her last summer at the carnival, and everyone's right. She always spoke about God. She always spoke about her children. And she reminds me of the scripture where it says they looked to him and their faces were radiant. And that's how Leni was. She always lit up, and she always wanted to talk about God, which I love to talk about the Bible. So it was always a joy to be around her. And she always had hope. No matter what, no matter how bad it got or how bad she felt, you could always see and feel the hope in her spirit, in her heart, and in her face. And that's what stands out for me.
It's interesting. It just kind of dropped into my head when I went to visit her. She had I don't know if it was her first or second chemo treatment, and you could tell she was just bummed out. And I walked in the room, and you could see she just was really down as far as physically. And the first thing out of her mouth is, "How are you doing?" And I find that amazing, because in those instances, we kind of get a little self-centered, we get a little bit down. But because of Christ in her, first thing out of her mouth is, "How are other people doing?" And that's very Christ-like. Who else would like to say something about that? Yes, sir.
My name is Tom Hart. I've come down here from Denver with my wife, Lourdes. I met Leni about 15 years ago. Lourdes is a Filipino woman, and we come down here to City Market, and I recognized her as Filipino. I said, I think these two are going to be good friends. And they spoke to each other almost every day since then. And we're going to video this so we can send it to her family in the Philippines who are grieving also.
Sure. Thank you. Wow.
But they've been friends for so long. We've shared many good times and bad times with Leni and her two kids here.
Thank you. Thank you for coming down. Who else would like to say something? Remember, this is the last time that you have Brenda.
My name is Brenda Adcock. I am a member of this church, and I do work at City Market. I did see her just a few days before they sent her to Pueblo, and she looked so good. She was smiling, she was happy, she gave me a hug and asked how I was doing, and she's just always been so full of life and so loving and giving. I remember when we prayed with her out there, and she was too weak to come in at the time, and so we all went out and prayed with her in the car, and we just told her, Leni, you got to eat. And she was getting something from the deli when I saw her a few days, and she just looked so good. And I just wish she could have stayed like that, but we will miss her a lot.
Thanks for being on us. Who else would like to say something this morning? Or this afternoon, sorry. Yes, sir. Mr. Lawrence.
My name is Lawrence Dowd, and I first met Leni in 2009 through Bob, and she was walking through Fort Lauderdale Market, And just by coincidence, I had some money in my pocket that was mixed up with Filipino money because my father spent the last few years of his life when he lived in Cebu. And so that's what we had in common. She would explain to me what's going on in the Philippines and what Cebu is like. And the last time I saw her was about 6 months ago. But before that, we had a big 4th of July party at my house about 2 years ago when Bob was there. And she was just radiant. And it is true, every time I saw her, she would always first want to discuss Christ first. And we would always discuss the Bible. And I would take the time and Bob would walk up and okay. And we just discuss it. I mean, like hour just standing in the store. And that's what I remember the most about her. It's her relationship she had with Christ.
Amen. You're right, it was the first thing. It's always right there in the Bible. Who else would like to say something about that? Please.
I'm Angie. I met Leni probably about 7 years ago. I worked at a little pizza place in Park Garden. And she would come in and she'd say, sometimes she'd come in with Bob and kids, but sometimes she'd come in by herself. And Leni didn't much care for me at first. I don't know why, but she was ornery and she didn't much care for me. But I really liked her, you know. She was difficult. She's a little difficult cookie, but I liked her. And I remember the day that we became friends, she had come into All God again, and I just kind of forced myself upon her, and, you know, it's like, let's just talk, let's be friends, you know. And anyway, I went outside to talk with her that day, and I had tried hugging her once before, and she wasn't going to have anything to do with it. I don't know, maybe I was just too brash for her, I don't know. But one day we connected, and it was really nice, you know. She was kind of ornery at first, you know. I guess I saw a real different side of her, you know. But yes, always speaking of Bob, always speaking of the kids, and I did hear her mention Christ quite often. And we went to school together. Actually, I kind of lost track of her for a while, and we met up again at school, and that was really nice. And I really wish one of our instructors could have been here today. She really wanted to be, because Leni was a really tough cookie in school too. I mean, she was one of those, she had to have it 100%. And I did see her right after the treatments too. I saw her the day she was diagnosed, and then I saw her right after her treatments. And she was really glowing, you know, and this was really a shock. This was. But I will miss her. I was really happy that we became friends.
Super. Sure she appreciates your tenacity. It's interesting you said, because she was one that would always hit me with some heavy-duty questions, biblical questions. And like 50% of the time, can I get back to you next Sunday? Hard ones, man. But they strengthened me. So I appreciate that. Who else would like to say something this afternoon? Right.
My name's Ray Bruce, member of the church. I met Leni here at the church, and in the beginning she was kind of reserved, and was always very polite. And as the weeks went by and we got to know her better, she was a very outgoing person. We enjoyed it. Her and Bob and Kid. And we just were pleased to know her, and she was a great part of the church family. And just thank her for being here.
Thank you, Brad. Sure.
The first time I met Leni was the time that Faith was being baptized. And Leni and Bob and I, Faith, met here in the church, and we talked about what was going to happen and how it was going to happen. And we spent like 2 hours, because she would talk about Christ and her beliefs, and then Bob would talk about something else. And when I looked up, I said, I'm not sure which one talks more than the other one, how they get along. And then just the week before she went to Pueblo, Catherine and I met her and Bob and the family at Taco Bell. And we had a really, really nice talk. And she said she was in no pain and she was feeling really, really good. So that was very rewarding for me that she felt that.
Steve.
Stephen Levin, I'm a member of this church, and this young lady said something that just, I'll never forget. She glowed, just glowed. She had Christ glowing right out of her eyes and her spirit, her heart, and I'll never forget that as long as I live. Thank you.
I'd also like to say something this morning.
I just knew Leni, but I met her once or twice when I was with Bob. I know each other for a long time. And I just want to say that the little bit that I did know her, she sure cared a lot about Bob. She was a very loving lady, and Bob and I were together, and she called 2 or 3 different times. Are you okay? Have you eaten? Are you all right? And she sure cared a lot about you, Bob.
She had her car. No matter.
Just like my husband said, that we met Leni like 15 years ago before she was again got pregnant with these 2. And then, so we've been doing it since then. And then during the time when she was from the beginning, she started getting sick. So we are communicating like every single day. She called me or I called her. And then when she went into chemo the first time, we came down, visit her after that. And then she was still like had her hair. And then the second chemo, she lost her hair. And we also came visit her. And then she showed me her wings. She took me to her bedroom. Come here, I'm going to show you something. I said, okay, look at my, I said, I want to see your head first. And then she took off her, the scarf. Bandana, yes, she took it off. And then it was so shiny. I said, oh, you look so cute. And then she just kind of smacked me so hard. I said, why are you so strong for having that sword? She was really strong. And then she tried on the first one that is very curly and black one. I said, no, that doesn't look good on you. And she tried the other one that's straight with a shaggy and with a little brown touch of it. I said, that one looks so perfect to me. And she said, I'm so proud. I said, oh, you don't worry about that because, when it grows, it's going to be curly like what your doctor told you. And she was looking forward to that she's going to have curly hair when it grows back. And she was, every time after her chemo, she always feeling so bad that she could not eat. And she had, every time she ate a lot, she had to call me. And the doctor told me, I ate 4 times today. I said, keep going, girl. You're gonna make it. And then, she was really so proud when she ate a lot because she's really so positive that she is going to make it and she is going to recover getting out of that situation. And that's the time when she is going to tell her family that she is a survivor. She had cancer, but she never told anyone in the Philippines that she is sick. I said, you need to tell them about your condition. And she said, no way, there's no way I'm going to tell them. I have to tell them when I am already a cancer survivor.